The female voice had a high-pitched southern accent that grated on Megan's last nerve. Whoever the programmer had been who had last worked on the station had obviously been a man with a sick, twisted sense of humor, since he'd given the computer the most annoying voice he could download. He'd also had a thing for teaching Clara, the computer that ran Folian, how to be a smartass. Because of the state-of-the-art artificial intelligence chips that made up the computer's brain, it was capable of learning. "You have committed violations since the ship arrived at Dock 6, sugar." "I keep telling you to stop calling me that. My name is Megan." "Don't get your panties in a bind." "I could take you offline for maintenance, you know." The computer went silent for a few seconds. "That would be another violation. I'm keeping track." "Bite me, Clara." "I don't have teeth, sugar, or I might be tempted. Is it that time of the month?" Oh yeah, Megan thought. If I ever meet the guy who had this job before me, I'm going to kill him for screwing up a perfectly good computer. She took a deep breath as she counted to 10. It didn't help cool her temper by much, but at least she wasn't ready to try to escape the employee quarters and travel 3 decks to yank out Clara's motherboards. Her attention returned to one of the screens where the sexiest man she'd ever seen slowly dressed. It should be a crime to cover up that perfect dusky gray body, she decided. He was unlike anything she'd ever seen, and her one bright spot in a dismal job working as the programmer on Folian. She'd been desperate enough to transfer to a floating whorehouse in space 4 months ago, since she'd needed the higher salary to pay off debts. No one had told her she couldn't leave the employee quarters, couldn't interact with other living beings, or that she'd have to put up with Clara's annoying artificial personality. "It is against regulations to turn the cameras on in the client rooms. Master never did." Megan rolled her sky-blue eyes. "Stop calling the last programmer that. He shouldn't have ordered you to do that. Why aren't you bitching about him breaking the rules? Did you screech about violations he committed?" "He is incredibly handsome and sexy." Megan snorted immediately. "He's probably some pathetic troll who couldn't get laid if he had a ton of credits." "He had sex with the bots." "There's a huge violation. How the hell did he do that?" "He changed my programming. I am forbidden to keep records or report the employees for making personal use of the bots." "Well, there's one violation I'll never commit. They are all female, and I don't do women robots. They are artificial intelligence, sexual aid androbots. That is the official title the company has assigned them, but you may call them bots for short. Master always did." "I feel a headache coming on," Megan muttered, watching the sexy man put on his boots. His hair was wet from the freshwater shower he'd taken, one of the many luxuries aboard the expensive Folian, making it appear darker.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.